In today's video, I'll be talking about something that really bothered me before I relocated. And now that I have relocated, I am seeing the reality of it. And that's with regards to career change after relocation. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Funke Lemo. I'm a Nigerian immigrant in Canada and I post videos about my life in Canada. So before I left Nigeria, I've been a teacher all my life. So I went to school, I studied education, even my master's level I did education, and I had been teaching for like over 10 years of my life. I've been teaching both in high school and elementary. And when I knew that I was going to leave the country, I thought about it that would I still come to Canada and also be teaching? So I had that at the back of my mind that I would also like to see what teaching experience is like outside Nigeria. So for me, I knew that there was a chance that I would continue as a teacher in Canada, and I also knew that there was a chance that I might want to explore other career opportunities. So you also want to take your time to sit down and map out what you want to do before leaving Nigeria. So before I left Nigeria, I checked out how international teachers can function in a place like Canada, and I went to their website. I'm talking based off on Ontario because I'm in Ontario province in Canada. I don't know about other provinces, but I'm talking about Ontario province. So I checked the requirements for me to now come into Canada and start teaching if I would decide to continue in teaching field. So when I checked the requirement, I saw that I needed my TRCN, I needed my academic transcript for both masters and undergraduate level. Then I also needed a professional standing from Ministry of Education in Nigeria. Those are the 3 documents you need if you're coming as a teacher from Nigeria and you want to teach in Canada. So these 3 documents will be submitted to the Ontario College of Teachers for them to go through all those documents. Then from there, they will provide you a license number. When you try to apply as a teacher, sorry that I'm talking about teacher, because that's my field and that's what I know more about. When you try to apply for a job of a teacher, probably on Indeed or any school board website, they would always ask for your license number. That license number is what you get from the Ontario College of Teachers page, and that license number is what identifies you as a teacher. If you don't have that license number, you might not be able to get a good job as a teacher. Maybe you can get floating teaching job or substitute teaching job that the pay might not be so much. But if you want to come, I'm just saying this, if you're a teacher in Nigeria and you want to come in and teach in Canada and you're coming as a permanent resident, these are the things you have to make sure you have. Okay, when you now come in, you now see the payment structure, the salary structure of teachers, of lecturers, depending on what you want to do. Then you can now decide if you want to continue in that path. The first reason why most people change their career when they relocate is because they are exposed to more opportunities, and age is not a barrier. I can decide that I want to go back to school and do something totally different from teaching that I've been doing for literally like 12 years of my life, minus education. I can decide to just do anything that I want to do and become anything that I want to be. It will take me going back to school, it will take me doing a lot of things, but I can decide that that's if it's what I want to do. Opportunities are here in Canada to change your career. Maybe you want to explore the health sector, you want to explore the tech sector, you can decide to change it and not continue as a teacher. And don't be too rigid on whatever your plans are, because it's possible that your career will change once you land here. From me, when I landed, I didn't know if I was going to go back into teaching. Even if I was too sure back home in Nigeria before coming that I'm definitely going back into teaching. When I landed, I wasn't sure anymore, and I had to start looking for opportunities here and there to see if I could change my career path. Another reason why people change their career is because they look for something that pays more. You want more. There's always this quest to want more in your life. I have been teaching for 10 years, and I don't think I want to spend the next 10 years of my life at this stage that I am. I don't think I want to spend the next 10 years of my life teaching. I would like to explore other things. I'm just saying. So people want to just explore other things that will give them more pay. So you might also want to consider that your interest might have just switched from what you were doing before to another thing. Whatever degree you have in Nigeria or whatever career you have in Nigeria, you can choose to continue in that line, provided that you have all the documentation that can help you get your licensing, or can help you get, you might have to take more exams, you might have to take more courses so that you get licensed here in Canada. Another thing that happens in most cases with regards to career is once you come into Canada, there is always a tendency, especially if you don't come in as a student and you come in as a PR, there's always a tendency for you to go back to school. Because the truth is, if you want to grow your pay, or you want to grow yourself in job sector and everything, you're going to need a degree that is from Canada if you're going to be in Canada. When you come to Canada and you want to continue in any particular field, there is a high chance that you go back to school for more relevance. I've gone to school in my home country, but I've also gone to school here in Canada. I've gone through the school system. I know what their curriculum is like. You understand? So it just gives you more edge when you're applying for jobs. You're a product of Canada. I'm not trying to make our degree back home irrelevant. I'm just saying that it gives you more edge if you decide to go back to school. It helps your career. It helps to boost more job opportunities for you. So please consider that you might have to go back to school. Whatever you choose to do, there is no barrier at all. Whatever you choose to do with regards to any degree or anything, there is no barrier. You can do anything. And if you decide to start up with a transition job, you can from there build yourself. You can be in a transition job today just at entry level, and in the next few years you can decide that you want to remain there and build yourself up, go for courses in relation to whatever you're doing and build yourself from there. And if it's the tech, you were not even interested in anything tech back home in Nigeria, and after relocating you have interest in data analysis, business analysis, all those stuff, you can just go straight into tech. Try to go to a school. I always advise that try to look for a course to do in either a college or a university with regards to that career choice, and have a degree from there. It just gives you advantage. It gives you advantage in a very, very big way. And don't forget that while they are checking all your documents that you submit as a teacher, they might write to you that you need to do a few courses in certain universities or college before they can give you a license number. Maybe they feel that you are omitting one or two things in your degree or in your transcript. They'll write to you and tell you that you need to do this course for them to give you a license as a teacher here in Canada. So any career of your choice can explore wherever you are. You just need to know how it works in that country, and you just need to know how it is relevant in that country. You also need to know what it is like for job opportunities in that country. So wherever you are, even if it's the UK, even if it's the United States of America, wherever you're going to from Nigeria, you always need to put in check, okay, this job that I'm doing in Nigeria, this field that I've built myself in, does it have relevance in this country, and how can I build myself in this country? Now, there are always very tricky situations. Like for instance, you graduate as bachelors of arts and you have been working in bank all your life in Nigeria, and you're coming into Canada and it seems like your degree and your experience doesn't match at all, and you're thinking, what's next for me with regards to my career in Canada? Because things here are very, very structured. Your degree has to match, or whatever you're doing or whatever you want to grow in with regards to career and job has to match your degree. That's why I said that there might be a very, very important need for you to go back to school and do a course or run a program or do a certification that matches with your experience, so that you can say, okay, I have this degree in this, I have this certificate, I have this diploma in this, that matches your experience. So it's always going to be very, very tricky if you've been working all your life as a bank and you don't have a degree that shows that you went to school and studied banking. And if you're looking to grow, this is beyond transition job, if you're looking to grow, to have a stable income and have a very, very secured job, I'm not saying survival jobs are not secured. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying you want to earn more. You want to earn more than just minimum wage. You might have to start looking at how to help your career to explore. You might have to start looking at going back to school to study a course or to do something to give you an edge, to give you a merit with regards to job opportunities. People that are in the group of creatives have gone really wild. Like, it's a big circle. Like, I know someone personally that has been in the creatives for as long as I know, and coming to Canada, decided to continue in that field and even explore more opportunities. But the beautiful thing about here is that, like I said, if you now decide to continue in that line, being a creative here, you need certifications, you need something that you can present. Apart from your skill, your soft work, you need something that you can present and say, okay, I have a degree in this, I have a degree in that. Because even back home, there might be nothing that match. It might just be your work that show for it. But here, you might want to start considering going to school, having a degree, having a certification, or having a diploma that shows that you're in the creative world. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think about your career changing when you left Nigeria and coming into Canada. Did it really change, or did you have to go back to school? What did you do to help your career to succeed when you when you moved from Nigeria to Canada? Yeah, so I want to see those comments. I want to see them in the comment section. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and see you in my next video.